Please give it up for the very funny Jered McCorkle, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad to be here. You look like you're doing well. I am doing well. I am dating a person. Yeah, thank you. I don't know why you laugh, but I appreciate that. It's going really well, and it's good that I'm dating somebody because before I dated this person, it had been like 6 months since I had had sex with anybody. And I don't know if anybody relates to this, but 6 months for me is just like the height of perversion, right? Like that's like I had the stuff that was going through my head that I wasn't gonna do, but it was swimming up there. It was awful. Like I was thinking about doing that dog peanut butter thing. So there's some gasps of recognition. Look, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the dog peanut butter thing, because you're Christian or whatever. The dog, it's where you take peanut butter and you smear it all over a dog's balls and lick it off. You guys know the whole, you guys know that old trick? I feel like some of you are against that for the wrong reasons. This is Austin, so some of you are like, that dog could have a peanut allergy. That's not great. That's bad. I like to do the goofy sex stuff up top just to establish really the tone of that. I read something recently that said if you drink pineapple juice, it'll make your semen taste better. That sounds so stupid to me. I have a way better method. You just mix the two directly, and it's just way better. Yeah. And some of you recoil in horror, and that's fair, but just so you know, there's a little secret. If you put rum in that, that's a pina colada. That is the recipe to a pina colada. It's yummy. Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. So like I said, I'm dating somebody, and that person is a man. I'm gay. Cum joke explained. Okay, there we go. It's cool. So I'm gay. It's funny though, most of my friends are straight guys, which is it's fine. They're fine. They don't make me dance. That's nice. Appreciate that. But the weird thing about every one of my straight friends, to a person, is at one point or another, they've always felt like if they're talking about sex or romance, they have to translate it into gay for me. They'll just be like, when you're making out with a girl, and well, for you it would be a guy. Because you're gay. Yeah, I know how that works. I did the algebra in my head. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm dating somebody. It's going super well. There have been snags. There have been weird moments. Recently, this was 4 or 5 months ago. I had to shave my face, my goofy beard. I had to shave that just for a project. And I realized, I was looking in the mirror, oh my God, he's never seen my face before. And he saw my face. And he was not a fan. He was not into it at all. Not his fault. He just didn't like how Jesus made my face. That was... he was subtle about it. He pointed at me and said, "Why did you do that?" Like I took his shit in his Jeep or something. That's not really fair. Yeah. It's going well, though. It's the best relationship I've ever been in. And the reason is... Anybody here in a good relationship, by the way? It's working out. Okay, so not as many as I had hoped. That was fine. Well, the secret is, and I'll tell you, don't settle. That's what I did. I waited to find the person that was right for me. I found a big gay nerd. That's awesome. Our lives are perfect. We don't even have to go out. We just stay at home, and we suck each other's dicks, and we read about Aquaman. That is our... That feels like cheating, honestly. And look, things are going well, but I don't want you to think I'm happy. I'm not. I'm not happy. I'm never gonna be. I suffer from IBS. I don't know if anybody knows what that disorder. It's not great. It's not a good. The reason it's not good is because it's it's debilitating and it involves diarrhea. But the worst part, nobody believes I have it. I told my friend, I was like, I have IBS, and he was like, you know what it is? It's not even, you don't have a disorder. Every time I see you, you're drinking coffee. That's what it is. It's can we not make this about whether or not I deserve diarrhea? Why is this a referendum on my decisions? And I take it seriously though. My grandfather died of colon cancer, so I'm super worried one day my butthole's gonna kill me. But I'm gay, so it's live by the sword, die by the sword. You should. It's true, and I celebrate it because it's a good time. It's a good time to be gay, right? It was like 8:30-ish right now. Well, my favorite part about it, seriously though, is like we're right past acceptance into pandering. My favorite form of pandering to gay people is like, it's from the literary world. Authors do this all the time. After a book comes out, sometimes 10 years later, an author will be like, yeah, that character was gay whole time. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Harry Potter, but J.K. Rowling, old J.K., she decided she was like Dumbledore. Gay whole time. Didn't want to say anything. Gay whole time. Which is, a couple things. What's weird to me, one, is like, you could have told us up top, like, he's a wizard. I assume at a bare minimum bisexual with wizards. Right? So the only thing that makes sense. And then, like, two, it's just, I mean, we're the only community that's ever gonna happen to, gay people. And no other community has it happen. Like, you're never gonna have a situation where, like, John Hughes, the writer of Home Alone, has, like, a press conference. He's like, hey, look, I didn't want to say anything at the time, but you remember Kevin McCallister, that cute little kid? I don't want to say anything at the time, but whole time, he was Puerto Rican. I didn't think you guys were ready for Puerto Rican children. I had a great time. Good night.